I think it's another powerful message for young adults, children, teenagers, right? Not to kind of listen, to go back to their own selves and keep asking these questions. What do I love to do? What brings me joy? That's the reason why my website's titled Fit for Joy, because that changed my life in a sense, the direction of my life. It was really that insight. I'm already fit for joy.
Yes. Well, it's interesting that you took that title because of your fitness program you were telling me about, right?
Yeah, you see, it started with fitness and then kind of evolved into something much more profound and powerful that can hold
Yes.
me in the most challenging situations. I know I'm fit for joy and I can love myself unconditionally.
Yes. Well, that's true at any time in your life. I believe I've worked with younger people in their 30s who have died, and I've helped them to move through the process and to see the value of their lives and have a life review and get ready. You have to get ready to let go in this particular case. And I helped her, and it was one of the hardest things I ever did because she was only in her 30s and she died of breast cancer. And so, but I did help her through, and that's that you can't always work through the end of your life, body, mind, spirit, and emotion, at the four levels of healing. Sometimes it's just spirit that you work through. And that's what I did with this young person
Yes.
who I think of. I believe that she's still with me, encouraging me, to write my book, because she is in one of the chapters of my book on music.
Yes, you see, that's another beautiful example. What would be winning in that sense? In that sense, nobody wins really, right?
Well, you win if you come to that conclusion that you die, say you're at the end of your life, you die in peace. That's winning.
Yes.
And I think the ideal for me is something I saw in the 2022 Olympics, the Winter Olympics, where there was a really bad snowstorm and they had the event. Um, it was a cross country skiing event scheduled. And because of the weather conditions, they had to shorten the distance of the race because that's how challenging it was. So I watched the race and I watched the person come in the first, over the finish line. And I think he was Norwegian and all his teammates were there and some family members because it was COVID. But it seemed to be they were all cheering on this winner, and he was magnificent to come in first. But the thing that really moved me and shows that winning can come on different levels is he went to the finish line and stood there and waited for the last person to cross over the finish line, who came there, and he just collapsed afterwards from exhaustion. But that was his goal, to finish the race. And that was success for him. He wasn't going to win it. He wasn't in there to be coming first. But the person who did come in first went back to support him as it kind of collapsed into his arms. And I thought that was so beautiful. And that shows us what success is, that we're not always going to win in the sense of
I,
getting the gold medal, but we're
I,
going to achieve our goals and learn what to do to improve it. I believe in the feedback loop, and that what can I do next time to improve my speed or improve my place in a tournament. And there's always something you can do to help yourself. And it's not just the physical skills. Professional baseball players, they know how to play ball, but the mindset is so important. Matter of fact, there's a whole book, the mental game of baseball, that, where people talk about their mindset to win. And those are famous people that are in the Baseball Hall of Fame.